Yes, I am. They said I was live. Never been dead. Don't remember being dead. Federalist paper is something you should read. That's supposed to be Hamilton on the left, but he was much more melanated than that. He was from the islands. He was killed because of his genius, of his knowledge. They didn't want him to be a part of their government. Very educated. He wasn't a part of the good boys. That's why they had him as the lone representative of New York. Everyone else have two reps. He was just one by himself. We not come here to talk about him. This is just a prop. I want to talk about why your identity was hidden. So-called black, African American, Negro, colored people. Why was your identity hidden? Why are you confused about who you are? Why did the names describing you change every generation? Colored, Negro, African America, Niger, which has become a censored term, a term they created. I guess they said, well, hey, we created it, we can censor it. Why did they censor it? Because there's another meaning to that word that puts you with the gods. They just pronounce it different. Ethiopian, look up the term negus, Negust. That's what they were trying to say, but they just couldn't pronounce the word. I'm writing a book about this hidden identity. Who benefits from your identity being hidden? Why? What is it about you they don't want you to know? How are you so important that they don't want you for generations, your children to know who you are? You must be very, very important. Who benefits from you being ignorant? And that's not a negative term, it just means you don't know who you are. Man, you not knowing who you are really sets you back because you can't really go forth in life with any confidence. And you're always operating off of somebody else's, putting yourself second, at a disadvantage. You know, when people of America, the ones who immigrated here, they can always probably look back on their ancestry and go back and visit their old country. They may not want to speak the language again, but they can probably reflect. Say, my great grandfather was this and that. Why did they take away that from us? What threat were we so much that they said we can't let these people know who they are? We couldn't rule them, that's why. Because if you know who you are, your rich heritage. Could nobody rule you? You wouldn't allow it. It just couldn't happen. So to answer the question, when a person's identity is hidden, he becomes a slave of those who hid it. It's like being held hostage. So that's the main point I want to get across to you. 3 videos ago, I did one about black, just what is black. And earlier today, just before this video, I talked about black tying you to Africa, and you could be a part of that deportation that's coming since you identify as being African. They don't care about you being here for generations. You need to go home. Wow, Chizabah, that sounds like my family. Chizabah? Do you know my family name is Chizer? Sound like we are almost related. Somebody just came on live with that name. I gotta contact her. All right, so hiya to the tribes. We thrive and we are live. We know who we are. And we can talk about these Federalist Papers if you've read it. It's mainly about Hamilton mostly. He goes under a pseudonym. They just added these other people in, but it's mainly his work. All right, hiya to the tribe.